might have to stand up for that. Good morning. Good morning. Hold on, y'all. We're going in. I'm having hip malfunctions today. They doing stuff, and anybody got time for that? Good morning, though, from Vegas, from Vegas, from Vegas. Good morning, Mr. Coochie Banger. Where you watching from? Good morning. Hey, I'm trying not to do stuff. Hold on, y'all. Let's go down. Hold on. Got feeling like it just rolled up for me. This is your boy, Chance the Rapper and Future. Cosmo break. Talking Essure when I come back, y'all. Happy 420, y'all. Three minutes and 46 seconds. We're going live, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, by the way. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Can you stop? Come on, yes. What? No. All right, let's see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about to be a good show. A very, very good show. You are tuned in to the Essure Problems. I forget that I'm making a video when I'm talking. When I'm here. Well, not really forget. I was setting it up to make sure that the Essure Problems gets the video and the Nevada East Sisters gets the video in the group. So my beautiful ladies can tune in and chime in and have conversation with me today about this monster of a device. So when I come back, we are going to talk about it. So stay tuned. I'm sitting today. I'm going to try to stand up a little bit, but I'm sitting today because I'm saving my hippage. Anybody got time for that? I don't know why my hip is doing stuff today. So since it's trying to. Periscope is over here. There we go. So we're going to talk about it, y'all. So stay tuned. Welcome to the show, y'all. It's your very favorites. You know who it is. It's KAT right now, the ones and twos. The ones and twos, and it's 420, y'all. All right. Got to make sure I got that niceness in the background for you. Yeah. All right. Let me turn my volume up. Do my mic sound nice? Check 1 2 1 2. All right. So anyway, good morning. This is the part of the show where I do my report on Essure. Essure is the permanent contraceptive that was actually utilized to tear my body up. I guess that's the wrong thing, the wrong phrase to use for. I'm just being a smart ass because this is what's happening. The Essure was a permanent contraceptive, or is a permanent contraceptive that was put on the market by a company named Conceptus. And I'll go over this brief, and I'll give you an update like this every time, so you don't even have to worry about what the hell is she talking about. Did I miss something? I got you. You're never going to miss anything. So Essure is a permanent contraceptive that was used to actually prevent us from becoming pregnant, preventing us as women from becoming pregnant, those that don't want any other children or are done with the children. So it's one of those things where it has been so crazy that I've had to encounter so much of what I've encountered because of this device. Well, it's supposed to prevent you from getting pregnant. It's supposed to not move inside of your body. It's supposed to stay in the same place. So that way, if and when, not even if and when, it shouldn't even be an if and when. Put it that way. It shouldn't be. It should be permanent. It should be nothing. Well, there are women like me, hundreds of thousands of women who were, I want to say it's probably close to 1 million women now. Bayer won't say that though, because they are not counting it. They're either counting it and not telling us because they don't want to be in trouble, or they don't know, which they should be in trouble for not knowing. And the FDA won't hold them accountable for that. The FDA won't say to them, you know what, since you don't want to count these devices, we're going to take this off the market. But the FDA won't do that. They feel like it's cool. Because it's crazy to me that since I determined that Essure was my problem in 2014, since I determined that that was a problem of all of my ailments and issues, or 99% of them, the number has been 750,000. Nobody has come out and said, well, besides my e-sisters, shout out to my e-sisters, shout out to my e-sisters. Nobody has said, besides us, FDA, you do realize that Bayer, which is the new owner of the company, you do realize Bayer is giving us the same number that they've been giving us for the past 4 years. We are 4 years in since I've known what was causing me all these issues. And Bayer has the same number, 750,000. If you go back and look at all these past articles and stories and things like that, you can actually go right in to those articles and see that they've been saying 750,000 women. I know that's not true. How do I know that? Because every day women are joining the group who was just implanted, or who are about to be implanted, or who are considering being implanted, or need to be unimplanted, which is taking it out. I made that up. However, there are many women who join our Essure Problems group every day, and they tell us every day that they have been implanted by this device, or they were considering it. That's mind-boggling that the FDA won't hold them accountable. They won't hold them accountable at all, whatsoever. And that's the craziest part for me, because I'm thinking to myself, so you just gonna not hold them accountable and then just let us get hurt like this? You are letting every other country remove it off the market. Every other country has done that except for the U.S. The U.S. don't care enough about us to do that. Why? Because like my friend Paul is saying on Facebook, they're getting paid. They've been getting paid since day one. These are the same people that was picking them up in helicopters on top of the roof, taking them out to fancy dinners. These are the same people that's getting that extra income in their pockets on their check. And because they are, the government, the FDA, they like, you good, we good, don't worry about it, we good. They paid us already, we good, but they won't tell us that. So my girls have been rallying around and have been fighting so well. Good morning, LP King, Ohio. Welcome. My girls have been steadily fighting for this device to be taken off the market. Hi from Nikki. And it's the craziest thing because, first of all, why are we as women not as important as the men? Or why are you not considering that we should be just as important as the men? As to the point why you are not removing us from the market. Thank you, Mr. LP King. And it's just insane to me that this is even a question. Like, this is a question that I have to ask. So the ladies from Essure, the contraceptive group, we've been fighting for the past few years. They've been fighting for at least 10. And I've been fighting with them for at least 4. As soon as I found out that was my issue, I went right into fighting status. Why? Because I'm still appalled that we are able to put devices on the market, medications, drugs, and foods and things that we shouldn't be taking, using, or eating, and FDA's okay with it until they fuck up something. So I told you guys last week, during the last weekly newsletter update of Essure, that the FDA decided that they were going to hold the Bayer, the contraceptive company. Shout out to Essure. For the last 2 days, I've been brain fogging like a mug, like hella brain fogging, and it's pissing me off. I hate it. And brain fog, for those who don't know what it is I'm saying words and I know these damn words. Y'all listen to my show every day. Y'all know I got this together. Y'all know I got this together. However, sometimes the words just disappear from my brain. So whatever it is I'm thinking, that actually goes away like I wasn't even thinking that. So last week we reported that the FDA told Bayer, listen, I'm going to say what they should have said. We know this is a shitty product. We know it is, dog, because y'all paying us to keep it on the market and be in the studies and recommend it to people. And they're paying the doctors. And then the doctors putting it in us. And then the doctors think they know everything. They don't move. Doctor. My right coil moved within 3 months, which was my HSG test, which told me, see what I mean? Which told me that it moved. It was already out of my uterus, dog. I saw a young lady log into the group last night when I came home. I go home and read the Essure group every night. And I read comments every night. And this young lady says, well, I went to my doctor and my doctor told me they don't move. Me. They get on my goddamn nerves with that. Did you ask her how she knew it moved? Did you do any tests to determine why it moved? If it moved? Pause. No, you didn't, because you don't even know what test to do, mister. It doesn't move. That's the anger and aggression that I get when I think about this. Because you got these doctors making us out to be crazy. And we ain't crazy. We're not crazy. I am a woman who has had the device. And it moved within 3 months. When I came back for the test to confirm it was in place, that test said, cat, it ain't even up in there no more. And by the time they went in to do the surgery, sidebar again, with the ablation, that should not be done together. Ablation should not be done with Essure. Should not. This is not good for you. Okay? Instead of that, when I came back, it was still gone. So they did the surgery, and they pulled it out. And in his notes, he says, we gently tugged it. We have since determined in 2014, 15, 16, 17, that pulling it out, sidebar, that's pun intended, but not kidding. Pulling it out is the worst way to do it because you're leaving fragments and pieces inside of you. So there are ladies who are going in and these doctors are pulling this device out of them, leaving this in there, still creating and keeping on to cause the same issues the body had before. Now, I know that's foreign to some people, but the issues that we've had, I told you the symptoms last week: hair loss, memory loss, brain falls, autoimmune issues like fibromyalgia, degenerative arthritis, lupus, and things like that, fibroids, all kinds of different things that we shouldn't have. Weight gain, weight loss, teeth falling out, vision issues, bone issues, nerve issues, tendon issues, vision issues, cheek and jaw issues. We have a lot of issues that we never had before. And this is on the market as if there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. So when they went in to do my ablation, Tara, they couldn't do it. And I don't remember what he said because I was asleep. You told me when I was drugged what you did, but I was asleep. But you did tell me you pulled it out. But I don't remember that either because I was asleep. And what you told me was, in my notes, I went and picked up in my medical records, the right coil was gently tugged, the left coil was gently tugged out, and the right coil is still in place. Well, as we surpassed those years, it was about 3 years in, maybe 4. 3 years in, I think, 2-3 years in, and I'm having issue after issue for 2 years. I mean, all those years. 2 FMLAs, emergency rooms, quick cares, doctor's appointments, pills on top of pills, tests, specialists, out the woo-ha. Trying to figure out why my eyes do stuff, why my nerves do stuff, why I'm having these pelvic pains, why I can't wear heels right now because I'm getting pains in my feet, so I can't wear heels because my right foot, the whole right side of my body was damaged. That was the only side of my body that still had the device left. And it was completely damaged, and I didn't know why. It was like I was paralyzed without the paralyzation because I couldn't do the things I used to do. Hence the reason why I'm sitting down right now. I'm having hip somethings right now, hip spasms or some shit. I don't know. I haven't had any hip things in a while, so thank God for that. I'm knocking on this so that this is the first and the last time for a while. But sporadically, I have different things happening to my body that shouldn't happen. That should not happen. I've had gum grafts. I shouldn't have gum grafts. I have great teeth. There's women in the group who have gum grafts, cysts, ganglion cysts, carpal tunnel. Why are we as women having that? It's not all about black women. It's not all about white women. It's not all about Latin women or Finland women or Australian women. It's about women, and we all have the exact same issues. All of us. All of us. We do realize that. All of us have the same issues. And I'm not happy about it. Because there's no way in the world that I should feel like how I feel every day. I wake up every day happy and pushing on because that's what I'm supposed to do. And I'm happy every day. But when I start having pains and sporadic things happening, because that's a lot of my issue. When I start having pain and sporadic issues happening, it pisses me off. It makes me question what the hell is going on here. And I told you guys during week 1 of the see? This is brain fog. Shout out to my sisters that know what I'm going through right now. Shout out to all the women. Dang. Fogged it and then forgot the whole line. So we're going to run that back in a minute as soon as that brain thought come back. I hate that happens to me. And that's not a joke, y'all. That's a real situation. So while that thought formulates, I'm going to tell you that this week, I believe we had 9 surgeries this week from women who have had the device. They had it removed. We have had since 2015 over 3,500 women, I believe, or more, who have had hysterectomies or partial hysterectomies or any kind of surgery to have this corrected in them. And even when it's corrected with the surgery, it's not really corrected. Because there are many women like myself who are still facing so many different issues because they come in. It's been in our body so long that it's taking effect however it wants to, and we can't stop it. That's the biggest thing that bothers me the most. We can't stop it from doing it. We can't stop it from doing it. So I'm going to tell you about the newsletter. In our group, there's 36,000 women in the group. Before I even tell you about the newsletter, I want to tell you about the amazing women in the group. There are a few husbands. I saw about 3 husbands check in this week that said, send my wife or my girlfriend well wishes this week because she is going out to have surgery. She's going into the room now to have her surgery for the device. So shout out to those men. I'm sure they're part of the Essure Mad Men Problems group. However, there are thousands of women in this group, tens of thousands, 36,545 members to be exact. When I joined this group, I only want you to understand the validity of what I'm saying. When I joined this group, there was 3,300 women in the group. That's 4 numbers, 1 comma. There are 35,545. 5 numbers, 1 comma. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I anticipate by the end of the year, we will be at probably 45,000, if not more. Shy of it, I'm sure. Because it's that known now. There are a lot of women who are determining and are figuring out that this is why their hair is falling out. This is why their teeth are falling out. This is why they're on walkers and canes and crutches right now. This is why their vision is doing stuff. This is why their joints and pains joints and aches are pains, are having pains. Joints are aching and pain. I'm sorry. These are the reasons why they're having brain fog like me. These are the reasons why, like Miss Lorena is saying, she's 14 months post full hysterectomy, leaving ovaries after having Essure for 7 years. My body is better, but it's not 100%. I'm just glad the FDA is finally doing something about this hellish device. Thank you, Lorena. Shout out to Nevada, to Vegas being in the building. Lorena's from Vegas. I would have to agree. I have been E-free since November 22nd, 2016. So 7, sorry. So 1 plus 4 is 5. So 29 months. Or 17 months. Look at me counting hard, y'all. Hard as hell. Hold on, run it back. 17 months. Okay, Jesus. 17 months have I been E-free. And just like Lorena said, all the symptoms don't go away. As a matter of fact, our body is still processing it. So we develop new symptoms because it's still processing it. And I know a lot of women want it to go away. And in their mind, they want to be so faithful and so, so positive and optimistic that, oh my gosh, my symptoms are going away. I'm sorry, sisters, that they won't. And they don't. They get better. But I know we are in a debilitating stage. And a lot of us are slowly doing it because we got it out of our bodies, whereas some of us it's happening faster because it's still in their bodies. However, it doesn't go away. And I know that a lot of people don't like me to say what I'm going to say. But I want you to understand and this is no disrespect to anyone who may be a survivor of HIV or AIDS for that matter, or anything else similar to this, like this autoimmune disease, because essentially that's what autoimmune diseases do. So they all do different things, but I like to say, and I don't like to say, I have to say, so people can understand how severe this is. I have to say that Essure to me has caused debilitating issues like HIV symptom-like. A lot of our symptoms are quite frankly the same symptoms of HIV. All the way to bowel incontinence, all the way down to bladder stuff, all the way down to so many different things, okay? And I say that because you can receive HIV by giving it to somebody to get these symptoms. We can't give this to nobody else, but we can live this. The only way it can be given is by transfer through being pregnant. A lot of women have gotten pregnant. There's been women who have had miscarriages. There has been women that have passed away. There's been a lot of different things that have happened because of this device. So let me give my admins a shout out. We have 15 admins or moderators, as you will say. Tara says, I had my hysterectomy as well about 2 years ago. My coils also migrated. I am better, but still not the same. We want to be the same. Like, I'm tired as hell at night, but I don't get no sleep at night. Like, where's the sleep? I want the sleep that comes with it. If I'm going to be tired, I want sleep. Why not? Let me get that. Shout out to Starbucks making my tea wrong again. I'm calling Starbucks today. I'm not going to mail them. I'm calling them. So, Becky Miller, thank you very much. She's an admin in the group. Angela Desai is an admin. Sarah Carlin, admin. Thank you to these sisters right here, okay? Alana Marie Mendez, Amanda Dykeman, Renee H. Brown, Lisa Saines, or Saines, Christine Cervantes, Angie Fermalino, Melanie Goshgarian, Carrie Heimer, Kim Myers, Kim Hudak, Amanda Edwards, Ruth Bissell, Claudia Velasco, we thank you. We really do thank you. And I'm going to shout you out every week because you do a lot of work for us. It's a lot of women in there. We talk a lot. And we got a lot of questions. And we nag a lot. And we complain a lot because we got complaints. God dang it. But you allow us to do that. You allow us to come in and ask the same 77 questions we asked for the last 77 days because all these women are new. And as they are determining what's happening to them, they are joining the group. They are asking questions. They want to know. And I am not mad that they are. However, they are repetitive. So I will give you a few words of advice. If you are, good morning, Fashion Ass. Good morning, everybody on Facebook who's watching. If you are joining the Facebook group or are a member of the group already, suggestion, when you come in on the left-hand side on your PC, it says search this group. On the right-hand side, I believe it says search this group. What you can do is search for whatever topic, subject, issue, symptom of the group, specifically migraines, specifically hair loss. You can search that in all the posts that were ever generated since this group has been started will come up. Then you don't have to ask the same question over and over and over again. But I'm glad that you are trying to get the information, trying to determine what's going on. I am happy about that. That's the one thing I'm happy about, that people are taking the initiative to find out what's going on. So this is week 4 of the newsletter for Essure, the weekly newsletter that my ladies are putting together for us. And this is volume 4. So let's see what they're talking about this week. You also can follow us or follow them, my team. They're not my team, but they're my team because I'm on their team. The AshesNonprofit.com. There you can donate a few dollars. Help us out a little bit. The dollars are specifically for those 15 admin that I mentioned, for when we have rallies to provide supplies and t-shirts and making money to travel to these places to speak to the FDA and the different people that we should be speaking to. Germany was a place that some of our women ended up traveling to speak on behalf at the Bayer's board member stockholders meeting. And she spoke in Germany, in their German language. And she got an interpreter, a tutor, who taught her how to interpret German. And she did that. So shout out to my sister who did. I can't remember who it was. I'll look it up and tell you guys next week. But shout out to her for doing that because of her, they heard us. They heard our story. But the money that they raised from AshesNonprofit.com is the money they use for things like that, okay? So keep in mind that when you're helping us, you are helping us in a major way. And we thank you so much. For real, we really do. So FDA restricts Essure is the new update. In a stunning turn of events, E-Sisters in the United States rejoiced on Monday, April 9th, 2018, upon reading a press release from the FDA. Essure Permanent Birth Control System by Bayer Healthcare announcement. FDA restricts the sale and distribution. This press release comes on the heels of a meeting between a delegation of Essure problems advocates with FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb. During this meeting, Mr. Gottlieb was presented with stats that proved the previously suggested black box warning and patient checklists were not being provided to patients from their doctors, thus failing the standard of care in regard to informed consent. The new restrictions described in the press release mandate that every woman considering Essure as a permanent birth control option must be presented with the black box warning and patient checklist and requires a signature from both the patient and the doctor. Now, they told them they had to do this before, but as you can see, my girls came in with stats because we asked every woman that joins the group that says, hey, I have Essure. Did they tell you about the black box warning? Hey, I'm getting Essure. Did they tell you about the black box warning? And that's how we know. They're not doing their job. They're giving these women this device because they're getting a nice kickback. From every woman that gets it, they get a nice chunk of change. Now, additionally, an accompanying letter to Bayer from the FDA slapped the manufacturer with new labeling requirements and suspended commercial distribution until this was complete. It is unclear whether or not Bayer has initiated this labeling change, leaving a definitive status of its legal availability unclear as of this writing in the newsletter. While we support the FDA's decision to restrict the sale and distribution of Essure, a better alternative would be to completely remove it from the U.S. market. And I agree with that. According to my favorite doctor, Dr. Julio Novoa, over in Dallas, or Austin, I believe, we are estimating that approximately 30% of women have serious or catastrophic problems with the Essure. For those with problems, even years later, the most common are abnormal bleeding, chronic back and pelvic pain with intercourse, migration of the coils, ectopic pregnancy. Hold on, make sure I'm getting all that in there. Hold on a second, ladies. Ectopic pregnancy. Hold on. Right there. There we go. Abortion, labor, preterm labor, stillborn birth, failure rates 10 times higher than traditional tubal ligation, and chronic local and systematic type 4 hypersensitivity, foreign body reaction, and or systematic nickel allergy syndrome. This is an unacceptable failure rate. And we thank Dr. Novoa for his unwavering support. That was him telling us everything it's causing. In more heartbreaking news, earlier this week in the Essure Problems group, a woman reported that she was forced to undergo a medical abortion after becoming pregnant, which she should not have become pregnant because it's a permanent contraceptive. Ultrasound imaging revealed that there was a fetus with a coil attached to it, and the images on the newsletter that I will be posting on my page of Sin City Heat with Kat. According to the woman, it broke her. Our hearts go out to her and all of the women who have suffered similar tragedies as a result of this permanent birth control contraceptive. Now, last week I reported that there was a woman who had one in her artery. Crazy. There's no way that it should. And when you look at this picture on this actual newsletter, you can see this baby with the coil in it. She gave us the actual Essure contraceptive. The actual ultrasound, so you can actually see what we're talking about. Now, the update before we get out of here to get into traffic and weather, and we'll be back, by the way. My boy Jay Humble is going to be in the building, and it's 420. But before we get there, I want to let you guys know there are 223 new members who have joined the Essure group in the last week, seeking help for Essure-related pain and complications. 4 women of those women lost body parts, including the uterus, fallopian tube, cervix, and ovaries, during the surgery to remove Essure. I am one of the women who have had to have surgery to remove Essure, and I no longer have anything but ovaries because of such. So I definitely know what these women are feeling like. 4 women were implanted and not told about the black box warning or patient checklist by their doctors. 11 additional women were offered Essure, but not told about the black box warning or checklist. 1 woman reported a rare ovarian ectopic pregnancy post-removal. Thousands of women continued to report autoimmune symptoms, and the FDA continues to refuse to remove Essure from the U.S. market. The only country remaining where Essure is being implanted. Now, I hope that today you guys learned something so amazing today. I know that it's something that you don't want to learn, but it's something that you must learn. And because you do, you tell other people about it. So I'm asking that every woman who is watching and listening right now, go to my page and share this video, okay? My page is Sin City Heat with Kat. All you got to do is go over there and share the video with your page, share it with your friends. I'm sure some of your friends have this device, or they're thinking about this device. You can essentially help them, help save their life the way I'm helping to save others this way and helping to save yours. So thank you to the women who tuned in today. Thank you to the women who will share this video, and the men as well. Thank you to everybody who watched it. Thank you to everyone who supports what it is I do. You can catch this video on YouTube at Sin City Heat with Kat. You can also catch it on Facebook on Sin City Heat with Kat. And yeah, let's get into some more music, traffic, and weather when I come back. Shout out to all my brave sisters, though. All my brave East sisters. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Don't give up. It's not over. I know you feel like it is. I know you want to quit. I know you like Kat. You said it sounds so good. I know you do. My hip hurts right now. That's why I was sitting. My right hip hurts right now. It hurt just pat me. I remember where it was at a point where it would hurt, and I still get that sometimes, where I would press it and it would feel like my bone was sticking out of my skin, like it was poking through my skin. I know, it's crazy, right? Stay tuned, y'all. Traffic and weather coming up in a few minutes. This is Sin City Heat, the morning show. You are in with your favorite radio personality, y'all, KAT. And I love you guys out there. Stay tuned. Jay Humble coming up in a few minutes, y'all. So, see you in a minute. Love you guys for listening, too, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for watching, guys. Love you. All right. Thank you, ladies. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Oh, God. Wow. I will definitely make sure to report that when I come back. We screenshot it. Thank you, ladies, for watching. Share this video with your friends. I do it every Friday, and I do it for you. You can always tune in to my show by downloading the TuneIn app to listen to 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. And when you do, you get me. And on Fridays, I give you weekly updates. Shout out again to the E-Sisters, all my E-Sisters in the Essure Problems group. For talking to us and letting us know what they're going through day in and day out, and keeping us abreast of everything that's happening with us that we don't know about. Again, this your girl Kat checking out 22.3 Takeover. This is how my sisters is right here. Shout out to my sisters, y'all. Thank you very much and have a great day. I love you. Ladies, hold on. We got time. We got time. We're going to do this. We're going to do this and we're going to hold on. We're going to be strong, all right? No, we are. Because we are Gun Show. We are strong. We are strong. We got this. Y'all got this. Thank you for watching. We are E-Strong. E-Sisters who are E-Strong. Oh, reminder, ladies. When you are tweeting and doing social media with us, with the girls, for the girls, make sure that you hashtag. I'll make sure to post the hashtag in this video when I finish on my show today. When I put it in the group. When I go update the caption. But make sure you use those hashtags. Hashtag Essure Problems. Hashtag Essure. Hashtag FDA Sodas. Hashtag everything. You will see those hashtags on those posts. Hold it down and copy it. Save it in your notes, on your phone, on your clipboard. But repost those videos because we need to get the word out. That's the point. We can all do so much better. There's 36,000 of us in this group. 36,545 of us to be exact. We can do this. We can do this. It's off the market in every other country, ladies. We can do it. We the ones made them take it off the market in every other country, ladies. We did that. We can do this. We the reason why the FDA just came back and said, you know what, Barry, y'all playing with me. I'm going to need signatures on that thing. Now, the only thing is, if it's forge them signatures, not going to hold them accountable. But at least you told them to do something. At least you told them to do something. That's what I said. At least you told them to do something. So, what that says to me is the FDA don't want to say take that shit off the market because they will lose money. So they're hoping to push Bayer into taking it off the market. That's what it looks like to me. If we keep putting strenuous things on them, we keep putting these little nuances on there, these little whatevers, they'll take it off the market. Why are you taking so long? It's your job to make them take it off the market, bro. Give me a second. You're welcome, Valerie, baby. Welcome back, y'all, to Sin City Heat, the morning show. This segment of Traffic and Weather is being brought to you guys today by the amazing folks, or the amazing, beautiful ladies, I should say, not folks. The beautiful ladies of the Essure Problems group, my sisters. My sister, y'all been, I wish I could sing it right now. My voice don't work. Let me say it in my regular voice. Sister, y'all been on my mind. Oh, sisters, you're one of a kind, my sisters. You make me smile when I think of you. And let me tell you something, sisters. We are gonna make it, oh, sisters. We smile every day when we are aching, sisters. But we gonna do it, y'all. For those who are like, where the hell did that come from? Let me hold on a second. I want y'all to know where the hell that came from, by the way. But that is from actually one of my favorite movies. And this segment of Traffic and Weather, I'm going to tell you what that movie is. And this segment of Traffic and Weather. Good morning, City Chops. Thank you for inviting your followers. Good morning, sisters. This segment of Traffic and Weather is brought to you guys by my girls in the Essure Problems group. They are the amazing women who have allowed me to understand why I'm going through what I'm going through, and to help me get an understanding of it and staying abreast of everything that's happening with me and my body, because they have done such a well job of doing that. Now, one of the things that, let me get it right here. I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it right now. One of the things I want you to know is that the Essure Problems group is a group that is here to help women like myself. Every day, there are quite a few women who join the group. I just told you there's 36,545 women in the group right now. In the group right now. So before I tell you why about the Traffic and Weather, I want to make sure I get my last comments out of there before I end the Facebook video. Karen says it damaged my urethra to the point I had multiple surgeries, and last one they had to reattach the bladder. Every time we have surgeries, we gain scar tissue. Every time we gain scar tissue, the surgeries become more stupid, because then we get more pain because they got to go in there and go through that. Scar tissue is like walking through a bunch of spider webs, but they hurt because it's inside of our body. Every time they cut us, they are creating more scar tissue. Every time we go in. Me specifically, I've had 5 surgeries, thank you to Essure. Essure, okay? Now, Valerie, you're welcome. Karen says, because it caused my urethra to develop a stricture, and now I have constant UTIs and bladder infections. I can't imagine that. I see women every day that log in and say they have UTIs and bladder infections all the time. That would really piss me off. It was already bad enough about all the vaginal infections that we had all the time. There we go, Karen. Because we are family. I got all my E-sisters with me. Hey. And we're getting an island, by the way, Karen. I'm reminding y'all every time. When y'all get y'all money, sis, we all gonna put in a couple of dollars and get us an E-island. Only the strong, us, can be there. So start packing your stuff for later. We're gonna get us an E-island. Now let me play this song so y'all can know where this came from, because I really like this song. And it's one of my faves, so this is for my E-sisters out there, y'all, okay? These are for my E-sisters before I even do Traffic and Weather. Real quick, y'all. These for my E-sisters. Shout out to my sisters right now. This for y'all ladies. Thank you, Steady.
Sister, you've been on my mind. Oh, sister, we're 2 of a kind. Sister, have I got news for you? I'm something. I hope you think that you're something too.
That's right, Karen. You know it.
Oh, I've been up that lonesome road and I see a lot of suns going down. Oh, but trust me, no low life's gonna run me around. So let me tell you something, sister. Remember your name, no twister.
This are my sisters.
You're stuck away, my sister. We sure ain't got a whole lot of time. So shake your shimmy, sister. 'Cause honey, this love is feeling fine.
Yeah. Shout out to one of my favorite movies, y'all. That is The Color Purple. Love me some Color Purple. That was for my sisters. That is for my sisters. Love you, ladies. You guys are so amazing. And I want you to know we're going to make it. We are strong. We are going to prevail. I promise you that. I know we are. We are getting closer. I remember 3-4 years ago when we was like, they won't even listen to us. They don't want to hear us. And now we like, oh, the FDA, you hear us though. You hear us? Bayer, did you hear the FDA? We need that black box warning label now. And we need you to tell your patients about it right now, doctors. And we need you to sign the release with the patient right now. That's what happened. Shout out to my sisters, y'all. Karen says, ain't no stopping us because we got you with us. That's right. Prayers and blessings to all of you. That's right. We got this together. We're going to do this, ladies. And so don't give up. Do not give up. When you are feeling down and discouraged, get in the group. Get in the group. You know what else helps? The admin probably going to kick my butt for this. But I love y'all, admin. Don't kick my butt. Tell me in my DMs if you want to kick my butt, admin. I'm sorry in advance. One of the things that helped me when I'm going through something like this, when I'm going through Essure and it's pissing me off and I need to vent, I normally go when I make a post. Well, at one point I couldn't write. I couldn't type because I had an Essure issue with my hand, so I couldn't use my hand. So I made a video and I talked to my sisters in the group and it made me feel better because it was more than just me going through what I was going through. And because I was much more, I felt much better after that. I'm all in the video crying, hand up. It's still in the video, y'all in the group, y'all can search it. I'm all in the group. Yeah, with the ugly cry face, just on. However, my sisters were there to listen. They watched and they talked to me the way I needed to be talked to. Because I know what you're going through, ladies. Sometimes you feel like, fuck this shit. Why does my body have to hurt? Why my head hurt? My ears hurt? Why I got these infections? Why I can't walk? Why I can't sit? Why I can't stand? Why I gotta have surgery? Why my head hurt? Why my hair falling out? Why my vision doing this? Why my teeth doing stuff? Why my toes hurt? My ankles hurt? Why I got fibromyalgia? Why is my joints aching? Why all this tingling? Why I got these stabbing pelvic pains? Why can't I get my words out because my brain is foggy? Why can't I remember what the hell I'm trying to say when I'm saying it? Why my hair falling out? Why my eyes doing stuff? Why I'm allergic to nickel and now I can't hold my keys anymore? I can't open my door handle no more. Why is that? I know you out there feeling that way, sis. I know it. But know this. God got you. And the Essure Problems Group got you. We got you. If don't nobody else got you. Is somebody mad right now because their boyfriend ain't talking to him because their boyfriend like, you ain't gave me no sex in 3 months, Rebecca, and now I need some or I'm going to cheat. He don't understand, Michael, that he can't go cheat because this ain't her fault. She don't want to have sex because she's tired. She can't prevent herself from being tired. She don't want to have sex because it hurt. She can't prevent it from hurting. You don't want to have sex because it's going to scratch you. Because sometimes the coil come right down that cervix and ew. So when he put his penis in, it's being scratched with the coils. Ew. How many people grab their penises when I said that? Whoa, shit. Did you grab it? You did. Because that's the life that we deal with. That's the life that we deal with. How many women can't eat? How many women have had organs relocate themselves? One of our women had the Pangea organs. Pushed her organs right on up, y'all. You know what I mean? So, like I said, y'all, I love y'all. Traffic and weather. Each sisters, I love y'all. Stay strong. Valerie says, sometimes I don't even want to be alive because I can't be normal anymore. I'm constantly tired. I know I don't look tired, Valerie, but I'm fucking tired. So I know what you mean. Ooh, tired. But we're going to make it. You're going to keep trying. You're going to keep forcing yourself to do it. You're going to do it. We have families. We have children. Some of you have husbands and boyfriends and girlfriends. And we got to do it. There's nothing else to it but to do it. We are the strongest, most resilient in the world as women. We do what we do and we handle it so effortlessly. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Definitely going to do it. So that's what I do every Friday for the Essure Problems group. We're going to be all right, ladies. All right? No crying today because we are family and we got this together. Now, when it comes to this traffic and weather, don't forget that in Vegas, actually, this traffic and weather is brought to you guys by the AshesNonprofit.com organization. Go to AshesNonprofit.com and go donate some money. $5 to $10, y'all, wouldn't hurt. Help us, help them, help us. Because that's what's happening. Those women are fighting for us. They are getting those supplies and things like that in meetings and phone calls and flights for us. And they are essentially the reason why it's not on the market in other countries. The U.S. did that. So if you have $3, $4, $5, go to the Ashes Nonprofit group. If you are an e-sister, go purchase some shirts, some jackets. Go purchase something for the baby, something. There is something there that you can donate to put in that bank account for those sisters who are steadily fighting for us and not going to work and taking off and going on trips and meeting with the FDA and traveling all over the world for us. Go do that for us, ladies. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. $5. I know we don't have a lot because we can't go to work. We already losing our jobs and quitting our jobs and been threatened to not have no job because of this device. Right? So ladies, if you can do $5, post it to your page. Tell your friends to do $5. If you can't do it, at least somebody will. Explain it to them, you know. Talk to them. Again, follow this video at Sin City Heat, y'all. With Kat at Facebook. And it will also be on YouTube at Sin City Heat with Kat. It's 62 degrees outside, going to be cloudy today with a high of 83 is what they are saying. When it comes to traffic in Vegas, basically the moral of the story is it's a lot of it. And the 15 and the 95 are carrying the bulk of it. So thank you guys for listening. Let's get back into this 420. My boy Jay Humble will be in the building in a few minutes. Thank you again, ladies, from the Essure Problems group for tuning in. Definitely go share this video with your friends. Tag some people in it so it can pop up on their timeline. The ones that let you tag them and stuff, tag them in this. Tag them in this. Go to my page, post the video, tag them in that. Because you do got a few friends that be like, I'm going to tag you and stuff. The ones that be tagging you and you don't know what to tag them in, but you don't want them to tag you, but they do it every time, go tag them in that video on Facebook, y'all. Sin City Heat, y'all, with Kat right now. Let's get back into this music, y'all. Stay tuned. Because I'm in this thing. You know it already. First Class Fridays. And it's 420, y'all. Thank you, ladies. Love you.
It's your music, hashtag doing stuff.
Bye, guys. Thank you. You guys can always listen Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. Download TuneIn, Mixer, or My Tuner as the app. You can always watch on Periscope as well. Periscope is 22.3 Takeover Radio. Either way, though, I thank you for watching this morning, and I will be back next Friday. Same time, same channel. We're going to keep these updates going. And again, thank you to the E-Sisters who are doing these newsletters and keeping us up to date. I'm doing my part. I'm making sure those newsletters make it to where they need to make it to. Have a great day, y'all. Don't work so hard. Don't stress. Don't think about the ugly. Think about the positive and try to stay as positive as possible. And I hope that you all have a great weekend with less